All right, for to get the windows out of the C10 1982. This windshield cracked right here, so I don't really have to be too careful with that. So I'm gonna just take a razor to the inner lip, cut it all the way around. Should pop out. We know it usually don't work like that, but that's what's supposed to happen. On the back, I gotta be more careful because we are reusing this one because it's nothing's wrong with it. So gotta be careful. I'm gonna use the plastic. On there, got my razor, and I'm gonna load up, and I do have metal ones too, just to kind of help, but I got the plastics. So we're gonna go ahead, and I don't think I'm gonna take the windows, the side windows out, but I'm noticing this is rusty. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do about this. If I can't bring it back, I'm gonna have to figure something out for that. So probably put some OSPO on it and turn it black and then paint it. So it'll turn into iron phosphate. So as you can see, it's heavily cracked all the way across. Ain't no need to use it. Took the cowl off because it's gonna have paint right there and it's gonna be hard to get to. We're doing a pearl, so I can't just hang around and be playing and dibbing and dabbing. I want it to be real even and flow out nice. So if I gotta paint it separate and remember the amount of coats and the way the transition is, then I gotta do that. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna hit y'all back up. So I cut it, the inside one. I ran the razor this way, and then that way. Got that loose, and then the bead lock. Now it'll come out easier and stuff. So see, once I pull it out, I'm gonna finish cutting it, and then should let the windshield out. But it do look like somebody put a little glue on the inside right there. Maybe they had a leak. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So we'll see what that do. But the bead lock is got a metal cap right there for the seam. I'm gonna put one of my little plastic pry bars on there, and we're gonna get that out too. All right, we got the seal cut out right here, as you can see. Not very much a clean cut. We're getting a new one anyways. So now it should be loose. If not, they might have some urethane glue on the inside. Maybe they had a leak. So I'm gonna get in and press it out with my feet real quick. And then we're gonna see if it comes out. Or maybe with my hand. Let me see. Might be good. Let's see. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's coming out, bro. Okay, so we got this side out. Seems like they got glue along the top. They must have had a leak or something. So let me see how the passenger side do. Glass in there. Okay, the glue right there. All right. I had my phone pass in case it came all the way up. So let me get my leather gloves. So that glass gonna cut right through these. And then I'm gonna see if we can get that top out with a glue. Now I'm gonna have to kick it. You just take everything with it and get the whole seal. Take everything. This come out. Yeah, they had glue in there. All right. So now we got our windshield out. I'm gonna run a vacuum in the interior because it's got glass everywhere. Then we're gonna go ahead and hit the back one. All right, we start cutting on it. So I just cut it in there and right along here. And then once I did the side now, I can pull a bead lock out and finish cutting it after that. Got it all out. And that's still good. We got the corner out. I just pried it out with this little plastic pry wall. And so now we can get the bottom bead lock out. I'm not gonna cut that all the way out because I'm gonna need it. The bottom, I'm not gonna cut it all the way out because I'm gonna need it to kind of hold the window while I'm cutting the rest of it out. And then once I pop the top out, should be able to grip it. I'm gonna get my little suction cups to help me out. So let me get this one out here. And that's still good also, along with some of the trim and stuff. So I had to get all that out of there. All right, so I got one on. I can't get these other two to stick. Cleaned it, the glass cleaned it, everything. So, you know, it's Harbor Freight. Just get what you pay for. Let's see. Try to stick it on there. Turn it. Oh. So let me try the fourth one though. That one's on there though. You can see the window. I could pull it out right now. I could probably pull it out without that, but we'll see. All right, y'all, the fourth one held on long enough just for me to pull it out. Now I'm gonna take the glass and go put it on some stands over there, or probably just stand it up. So we got this one out, and it still look good. See, I left the bottom in now. I can just pull it right out of that lip, and it's good to go. Get it out. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up for this video. So we do have it out, and now I can sand it all the way down. You know, they just had taped it off. I want my paint to go all the way in here. So, and we're gonna back tape it from the inside. And I'm glad I did that. Look, got some little rust stains here. So we gotta get all that out too before we paint it. Now I can continue sanding. The only thing we got left to do on the stripping down part is get these bumpers off. And the back ones are spinning, I haven't tried the front. And we also got the body's shifted. It's supposed to be way up here. It's down here, so we have to adjust the body mounts, or check the bushings on the existing ones and see what we got going on. That's it. That's where we at on the C10 1982. All right, later.